Fun's about to end, Brian.
Oh, boy.
Brandon Aiyuk, your boy, made another video. I mean, at this point, he's approaching
Yo boy
Scorsese levels of production. I mean, he is moving the unit when it comes to Instagram.
Oh, bro.
I haven't even heard this one. I've seen it, but on mute. I'm not even sure I want to hear it, but Jeff has the audio of Brandon Aiyuk's latest promo video.
It's your boy Binky. I'm back in action and back on tour this fall. Go to www.commanders.com to get your tickets and watch us walk out.
I mean,
it's just like
what is he doing?
He's the whole,
tweaking.
but still, you telling people to go look for something and you're not even on this team. Don't know if you're going to be on this team. And the more I hear the big names begin to speak, I think that they are basically getting ready to set something up.
Schefter earlier in the week said, I don't know what he's doing. It's kind of insane.
Mm-hmm.
And less and less teams are interested in him. Now, yesterday, Jeremy Fowler from ESPN went one step further. This is Jeremy Fowler from SportsCenter.
I mean, he's lighting money on fire is what he's doing every time he puts an Instagram video out right now. So he is on the left squad list for the 49ers still. To get off that list, he has to apply to Commissioner Roger Goodell. He has to file paperwork. I'm told that hasn't happened. I'm told the 49ers haven't given any sort of firm indication to him whether he's going to be cut, traded, whatever. Teams I talked to say that he's essentially untradeable right now. And I've talked to some people around the league who think that when he does get cut, if he gets cut, that he might have to sign a vet minimum deal somewhere because of how all this is gone. So it's a buyer beware situation. Certainly, clearly, he wants to go to Washington. Washington's not planning to sign a receiver right now. Maybe closer to training camp they revisit it. But the outlook is not great for him right now.
The nugget from Fowler that he has to apply for reinstatement through the league is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't shown up to the Santa Clara Niners facility in years.
Yeah.
Months, at least, right? Months, I should say. A number of months.
But
do you think he's going to go through the paperwork process here?
But if he doesn't, then he don't get reinstated, so he can't do anything, right? So, all these people that want to get upset, Richard Sherman posted a thing, and I think
do we have that Sherman
explained
audio?
He explained it to a T.
I put that in the thread yesterday.
But my thing about him is, if you have to sign up to be reinstated and you hadn't done that yet, what the hell are you doing? If you're supposed to show up, you didn't show up. You're supposed to trying to get signed and get reinstated, you hadn't done that. Who is going to take you serious moving forward? That question has to be asked. And I think, we get so many people like, I understand we get upset with the system and the whatever. But sometimes you got to look at the person who's dealing with the stuff and say, you're not doing your stuff, dude, either. And you can't just blame one side.
Like, whatever has happened with the Niners that he's so mad about,
Mm-hmm.
fine. Go through the process that gets you out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, his agent, if he would call his agent, they can get the paperwork done yesterday.
I asked this question, okay, hypothetical. He gets released, and his team go, we ain't doing it. How do those posts twist? Do they change? Did he still promote the Commanders?
What do you say? There is a school of thought out there that his social media videos have no impact, no influence on his ability to help the Commanders.
I say that they are crazy because if you have to get out of something, you have to do what you need to do to get out. The social media posts are not going to get you out of it. The showing up in person will get you out of it. The going out there and writing a letter or trying to get reinstated will help you get out of it. That can help you play for the team. But if you're still under contract with that team and you keep doing stuff, they still have control. So if you're under contract, you can have conduct detrimental. They can they can suspend you, they can fine you, they can do all kind of stuff. So you're giving them even more control over you at this point. Even though you don't want to play for them, they still have control. So that does affect your ability to play and help out this team.
Richard Sherman is, I would think, in the Hall of Fame, if not on his way. Richard Sherman's a great corner. And, I'd say he's a fairly outspoken fella.
Smart as hell, though.
Went to Stanford, right?
Yeah.
Like, Sherm is smart. Sherm knows how to get under people's skin. He knows how to play the game. I thought Sherman had a really good explanation of what the hell is going on with this Brandon Aiyuk situation.
Now everybody's like, well, what did the 49ers do to him? They disrespected him. They didn't. And then you got LaShawn McCoy's like, man, we needed somebody to fight the power like this. I don't know, Shady. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that because they paid him $30 million to catch the football. They paid him $30 million to show up to play receiver for the San Francisco 49ers. Not be owned, not be anything. Like it's pay, goods and services. You get paid for your services. You have to provide the services. Like you don't get to just get paid and say, I'm not going to play receiver. I'm just going to chill. I'm just going to do whatever I want. You don't get to get paid and then say, hey, I'm not going to rehab with the team, which is fine, which is perfectly fine. You cannot rehab with the team. Many players have done it. But if you do that, you have to show up 4 days earlier than everybody else, Mitchell. 4 days.
You get paid for a service, you have to render the service. That's how contracts work. And listen, I'm not pretending that at this point, Kyle and John Lynch are doing everything they can to not help Sherman.
They are.
To not help Aiyuk.
They are. They're doing.
But, like, why wouldn't they?
Yeah, they're not going to help. But, like people that say it doesn't have nothing directly to do with it, that's idiocracy. Whatever it is. It's silly. You must not know how contracts actually work. You must not know how real life actually works. If you're stuck in something, you can't help nobody else, right? So to say it doesn't, that means that you're not looking past your damn nose. Grow up, man. Let's stop. I told you this. Just saying something isn't a good thing. Know what the hell you're talking about when you say something.
I'll open the phones, 800-636-1067, 800-636-1067. I know that people, there's an ever-increasingly growing camp that you cannot sign this dude among fans. But there remains a steadfast population that is like, he's the guy. Everything he's doing is right. He's got to fight back.
Fight what?
If you got to fight back, file the paperwork.
Yeah. Listen, bro, let me tell you this. There have been other leagues that tried. Fight back against what? They all stick to this league is run by the same 32 people, right? They stick together. So keep fighting. You won't have opportunity to play. And let's see what these people outside of this sport are going to be doing. They're going to put together a GoFundMe for me to take care of you? No. You have to follow rules, dude. If you don't follow the rules, all these idiots that are saying stuff ain't going to help you.
800-636-1067, 800-636-1067. Aiyuk continues to post to social media. He's now promoting Commanders season tickets. Maybe the front office loves it. But he continues. If you don't think this makes it more difficult for Adam Peters to sign this dude, you're crazy. Mm-hmm. Every new video, does it impact what he could do on the football field? No.
It may not, but it
impacts the decision-making process.
Yeah.
100%. I got this from Derek from the chat. He said the Brandon Aiyuk Eastern Motors commercials are going platinum this season. What do you make of yet another Brandon Aiyuk video? Paul is in D.C.
Yeah, hey, thanks for taking my call, fellas. Hey, look, man, I really do believe, man, that this is some mental stuff coming from this, from Brandon Aiyuk, man. As a fan, man, I like what I think I like what we have in our room, man, and let's move on because right now it seems like we got some unity, like we headed somewhere, man. We don't need this distraction, man. I think Brandon needs some help, man. For real. All jokes aside, man. Have a good day, fellas.
All right, bro.
Listen, man, I don't know if he needs help. I'm not getting into somebody's mental status, right? That's not for me to determine. He needs some good advice. He needs somebody to say, yo.
Guess what good advice is? Help.
Help.
So he needs some level of help. May not be mental, but he needs some level of help.
Jeffrey?
I think he's just doing too much right now.
Yeah.
If he wants to get somewhere and both organizations know, he should just man up and go to the organization. Yo, are y'all going to release me? Da da da. But all the internet posting is just getting out of it. All right, one or two videos, I was like, all right, he frustrated. I ain't mad. But this is like 6. It's like 5 or 6 right here.
I feel like it's 10.
I would not
like
be
2 a
surprised
day.
if another one doesn't drop today.
He's doing 2 a days now.
I think he is paying attention and got people paying attention. And every time somebody says something, he's gonna drop a video.
I think if he really wanted to win over the organization, he should be running some routes and then be like
the
go
Steph
Commanders.
Diggs video.
Yeah, go Commanders with that.
Just run the routes.
Maryland.
Run the routes. Don't even say a word on the video when you're running the route. Just
Steph
run the route.
didn't say a word.
Just cook.
Dude, he's putting out more videos than Marvel superhero movies. Like, just relax. Alex is in Silver Spring. Alex, what do you make of the Aiyuk situation now?
Look, man, I'm still cool with him. Bring him here. We need a wide receiver. I know, when has he ever posted something like this before? Never. When you playing with playing with your money
can I address that?
and playing with your livelihood.
Alex, let me address that. You said,
go ahead.
When did he post something like this before? Before
about
it's starting to become less relevant as he does 2 a day for a week.
No, I'm talking about like when he was playing at the 49ers and everything was cool.
Sure, but that was 18 months ago, dude. It hasn't been cool for 18 months.
Look, when you're frustrated, somebody's playing with your money and somebody is playing with your freedom.
He
Look,
played with his money. He played with his money.
You know what? I'll say this, Alex. I'm glad you're not putting a team together. And there's a thing called CDC, Choices, Decisions, and Consequences. So you all can sit up here and just jump on the side of it. His choices and his decisions are causing consequences right now. And ain't nobody out here who's saying do this, that, and the other going to help him out. He needs to try to put himself in a better position. He's not in a good position right now.
I got you on that, but I'm going to make a good example. You remember when Chip Kelly versus D-Jax, Sean Jackson? Mm-hmm. They said that he was a gangster, that he was involved in gangs and all this other stuff. You remember that, right?
They said that.
Okay, now this is the other way. The coin has flipped the other way. The organization was trashing this player. Now this player is trashing the organization. You see what I'm saying? So it's flipped. The quarter has flipped the other way.
But I understand what you're saying. I think the two things are kind of different.
Hold.
Chip was lying.
Hold on, let me finish. But that's my whole point. But hold on, let me finish though, brother. So they said that he was a gangster and this and that. All right, cool. Yeah, the way he was mugging those DBs and taking their lunch money on Sundays, yeah, he was a gangster. Taking them off the top and everything else.
I understand that part, what you're saying, but that has nothing to do with this because let's be real. These organizations, they're in a little clique together. And eventually these organizations can stop him from doing what he likes to do. And let's be real, you may have a team that I haven't heard the Commanders say anything about they want him. I haven't heard nobody say anything. So, but I'm saying nobody said anything. He said everything.
BMitch, I'll tell you this. Let him get released, and you're going to see Commanders up there pulling them real quick.
Okay.
I guarantee you that. We need a wide receiver.
I still think he ends up here. I do. But I think
thank you.
The suggestion that none of this has any impact is asinine. He's making it harder for this dude to come here. If his desired outcome is to land in Ashburn, land at Dulles, take the 5-minute Uber, play for the Commanders, he's making that more difficult. He's already turned off 2/3 of the fan base. Now the fans can be won back with a touchdown catch.
Yeah.
But the videos and the antics are making it more difficult because I don't know that Peters will talk. Peters not obligated to talk to us until the end of the season at this point. Mm-hmm. But DQ is going to have to answer a zillion questions about it. And honestly, Quinn's going to talk. They'll do a training camp opening presser. It should be about how's the new offense look? What do you think about Sonny Styles? the first 8 questions are going to be about Brandon Aiyuk because he's forcing this. And that's whether he's on the team or not. And I get that he's trying to force his way out of San Fran. There are mechanisms to do so.
Yeah. That are a lot
Check
easier.
those boxes. And you don't have to do the social media videos. And maybe, just maybe, all the social media videos are going to make it easier and at least cheaper for Washington to get him. Because if he's driving all these teams away, like Schefter and Fowler are saying, all right, dude, here's your 1 year. Very little guaranteed, whole lot of incentives.